Good afternoon, everybody. It is Charting Man Dan of thechartguys.com. It is 2:30 in the afternoon on August 20th, a Thursday. We're going to give a glimpse to all the people not currently members of thechartguys.com, a little bit of what we're about, and some of the features we offer on the website. This right here is a live webcam market analysis check-in. We do this every morning pre-market at 9:15 to get you ready for the market, and periodic check-ins late afternoon as well as late morning to keep you up to speed. So right now we're going to be looking at SPY on the 5-minute time frame. We have the bottom that was set around 1 o'clock p.m. and the low there was 204.97. We are looking now as SPY is testing this low, currently 205, and we're going to be watching for a break and a lower low. Been in a steady downtrend all day. It tested the 100 period moving average resistance in the morning first thing, and has since then not even been able to get up to test that level. So that's a key level we're going to watch going forward from here. After SPY, we're going to be looking at GoPro. GoPro has also had a very bearish day, trying to find some support and turn it around right now. We had the low that was set also around 1 o'clock. That low was 50.64. We had a previous high of the 5-minute chart here at 51.70. And then on this bounce up here, we got up to 51.72 and 51.76. So a little bit of resistance in the 51.70s, trying to set a higher low and perhaps turn the day around. We'll have to keep our eye on that. The 100 period moving average as it is coming down is 52.54. And unlike SPY, it hasn't even had the strength to test that at any point today. So it'll be interesting to see towards the end of the day how the price reacts to that. The bulls are trying to maintain a bottom and turn this trend around. We will see if they are able to do it. GoPro has been selling off the past few days and is looking to find support off the $50 psychological level just above it here, and we'll be looking for a bounce in the near term next week if we can see that support show up. Twitter is also another falling knife, just new low after new low. This is an all-time low if you don't include the IPO day, and we are trading at just broke 26. You're seeing a new low of day on big volume. That is a bearish sign. So there is no support to be found for Twitter. We're going to play this bounce, but until we see some bulls show up and some sign of that, we're going to stay away. We did have I think it's either the third or fourth gap down in a row. The 3 gap downs in a row is a bullish reversal pattern. So we are going to be watching as it is getting oversold, and the bulls will step in at some point. You can see today we got rejected first thing, just like SPY did, off the 100 period moving average resistance, and since then has been fighting the 20 period moving average resistance all day. It has been rejected 1, 2, 3 times now, and now we are setting that new low on a very increased volume. So we're keeping Twitter on our bounce watch, but we are going to stay back until we see some concrete signs of a bullish reversal, as we do not want to try and catch a falling knife, as you will always get cut. Here's Facebook here. We are seeing more of a bounce on Facebook than we are on Twitter, obviously. A bottom was set here at 91.20 and a higher, oh, nope, that's a lower low, 91.12, excuse me. So with that low of Facebook, we are still in this downtrend, trying to break above the 20 period moving average resistance, this green line here. That level is currently 91.51. Broke above it periodically, or briefly is the word I meant to say, and we are pulling back from there right now. So we'll see if a new low gets set in. Was unable to maintain that 20 period moving average support as support, and now it is resistance again. So we will see with Facebook. Facebook is another one that has been selling off all day. Again, tested the 100 period moving average resistance first thing in the morning, was rejected, and has been testing the 20 period moving average resistance multiple times since then. So that's another key level to watch, the 20 period, as we are coming down here. Low of the day is 91.12. We will see if we set a new low. One thing to watch on the 5-minute chart is the increasing volume here. We still have another minute before this candlestick is locked in, and it is looking like we are going to increase volume on the bearish side here. So that's what we got for Facebook. PCLN is one we've been following today. The break of 1280 support led to a nice quick $4 downside to 1276. Set bottom here at about 1:15 p.m. We're seeing all these stocks setting a bottom at about the same time, so that's something to worth noting. 1255.37 was this bottom, and then we had a higher low here at 1257.45. The high on this bounce here is 1263.59. and up here we got to 1264. So it did set a higher high here, unable to maintain the 20 period moving average support, as we just saw with Facebook, unable to do the same. So very similar patterns across the board with all these stocks. That's why we're watching SPY so closely, and the 200-day moving average resistance on SPY. If we get multiple closes below that, it could signal a more long-term bearish future for the overall stock market. We're going to keep our eye on it. Lastly, we'll be looking at Netflix here. Netflix on the 5-minute had a very steep sell-off, much steeper than the other stocks we've been covered have witnessed. Did find a nice bounce and has since then set in a higher low. So we had the low here on this oversold pullback at 111.34, a higher low here at 112.44, and now we are currently at 112.51. So still a higher low than that. We'll be watching 112.44. If we break below 112.44, it's looking like we're going to come down and test the low of the day for Netflix. Still trying to find that support, but in a tighter range here, we see lower highs being formed and higher lows. So I call that the rubber band effect on decreasing volume. When you see a tighter range, you know that the pattern, once it breaks to either the bullish or bearish side, we will see a short-term move in that direction. So like I said, the level for the support is 112.44, and the level for resistance, if we see a break above it, is 113.86. Those are levels to keep your eyes on. So that's what we've got here at thechartguys.com. This is one of our many features. We've also got the chat room and videos and other tools on our website that can be utilized to make you a better trader. Just wanted to give you a peek in. You can sign up for free at www.thechartguys.com, and I look forward to meeting you in the chat room. Thank you for tuning in.